Welcome back. My name's Tom Storey.
And I'm Cam Wolfrey. And welcome to the February edition of the Stats, and we're going to get right into it because we got a lot to talk about.
So in February, average price point in Toronto was $843,000. This is a year-over-year increase of over 27%. Year to date, there's been over 13,000 transactions in the Toronto real estate market, and we're sitting at 13 days for average days on market.
Switching over to the condo side, the average price of a condo in the 416 is just over $515,000. This represents a year-over-year increase of 18.3%. If we look at that in an inventory perspective, there's 0.67 months of inventory left, meaning there's only 5,400 residential listings in the entire GTA.
We've been dealing with a supply and demand issue all year long, and we're going to go over the reasons why we think this is happening in Toronto.
Now, most of our clients are wondering every time we go out, how long can this market continue? And the general consensus in the real estate community is that it's not going to stop anytime soon. So we'd like to take a step back and compare Toronto to some other major North American markets.
So the three cities that we've picked are New York, LA, and Miami. And what we're looking at is how much $1 million can get you in each of these cities compared to Toronto. Now, right now, to live in New York, $1 million gets you 278 square feet. In Los Angeles, $1 million gets you 657 square feet. In Miami, it's getting you 850 square feet. Compared back to Toronto, $1 million, especially buying a condo, is going to get you between 1,200 and 1,500 square feet, depending on the area of the city that you're looking at.
Now, you may look at those numbers and say, how can you possibly compare New York to a city like Toronto?
And the truth is, you can't.
But looking at LA and Miami specifically, LA's population is only 3.5 million, and Miami's is just over 450,000. So it really is a local supply and demand issue.
So what's driving the demand in Canada and more specifically Toronto?
Now there's 2 points we're going to touch on. The first is immigration. There's supposed to be an expected 2.5 million people in the GTA by 2030.
And the second point I want to touch on is quality of life. Mercer ranks Toronto as the 15th best city to live in based on quality of life, and The Economist ranks Toronto the 8th safest city in the world.
Now, if you add in all the other factors, food, fashion, entertainment, diversity, you can see why demand for Toronto doesn't expect to slow down anytime soon.
If you have any questions about any of the topics that we covered today, please let us know and reach out to us directly.
Just a reminder that the National Home Show is going on right now in Toronto from the 10th to the 19th.
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next month.